welcome back to the Occult Arcade, where we're back with Danganronpa. We're finally getting into the next investigation of murder.
Murder.
And now we need to check our Monokuma file.
The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death was estimated to be around 2 a.m. The
Wow.
body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly.
Oof.
That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do.
A man's
Nice!
gotta do what a man's gotta do. Hey Makoto, do you have a second?
No, I have minutes.
I have a varying amount of time within my pockets.
Did you need something from me?
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know?
So is the way you speak. What did you need?
I'm aware. I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. How about no?
Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case.
So? No, I just,
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you.
chosen?
You have the honor of contributing to my investigation.
Honor? So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
So in other words,
Main
he's a
characters.
moron when it comes to looking at clues.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started?
No, I want to be on the other, on the chick's team. The mystery girl. I feel like she's gonna figure it out before anyone.
That's true. I feel like she figured out things last time before any of
Yeah.
us did. She knew about the Noel
Yeah, exactly.
print. We need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I feel
don't
like
really
this
know
guy's
what just
leading us
happened.
astray. What if he's the one who killed Velma and he's just trying to pin it all on us?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't, yeah. I think that's too obvious. I think
don't
you'd
know.
expect him to kill somebody.
Well, because I mean they've kind of been making it obvious, but at this point it's become so obvious that it's like it is too obvious, like you said. And so now that he's doing this, I just can't help but wonder. I wonder.
Yeah. I just wonder why.
It's
Baby
like
Hands
it's
did it.
become so obvious it's wrapped around on itself.
Yeah. But it looks like I'll be working with main character syndrome on this one.
Cool. All right. So, goodness. All right, we got a lot of people.
She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body.
You're a very strange woman, you know. Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble.
Oh, that's where he draws the line. Is touching the dead body.
I mean, that is a girl,
Blood.
so.
I mean, a dead body's just an object until you gotta touch it. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. The word bloodlust is written on the wall, in blood, with lust. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust.
It means they have a lust for blood. Seriously.
Yeah.
I just... Alright, Mondo, do you got anything to say? Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chiro talk about it, right? All I needed to get... all I need to get strong... What? Oh, he's
It's
saying...
so confusing though.
He's saying, all I need to get stronger.
Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once.
Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here.
But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl. After all, most girls aren't that strong.
I don't know, man.
Have
I
you
haven't
seen
really thought about that. Yeah.
Shit scares the
I don't know
living
if
crap out of me.
I don't know if you've seen her, but
Scares the daylights out of me. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Nice!
maybe that's her secret. Mondo's account has been added to the truth. Wait, what? What did he
Truth bullets!
What did he even say to us?
He said about the truth bullets that she was trying to get stronger. I mean, there's the weight on the ground. Have you checked that out?
I guess that's kind of an important point, yeah.
There's a dumbbell on the floor. And this is a blood stain! There's a blood
it's a
stain on
design
the
choice.
dumbbell!
It's a design choice.
This is clearly the artist was a fan of Splatoon.
The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her.
Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? Murder!
I don't imagine it could be anything else.
Yeah, probably.
Moron.
Nice! Nice truth bullet.
It almost made me say nice on again. I don't know why, but anytime I've ever heard like the me like
Nice.
yeah, like the Wii Sports nice on. I can't get it out of my head. I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death.
But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and then carried here.
She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Oh,
I still think she came here on her own, by choice.
What makes you say that?
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying she came here? To this weight room? To exercise? To the gym? That's impossible! But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
I mean, she is shy. Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then.
Avoiding it?
Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others.
So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else? Yeah, that seems contradictory.
Baby hands. It is a possibility, I think. Well, even if it is Baby Hands has said on more than one occasion that she thinks that Hina and Sakura are dumb because they're just, they don't think with their brains.
Yeah.
She's not the kind of, sports person.
I still think it's Baby Hands.
Okay.
It's just, I'm sticking to it. It's
Sakura's account. What? Well, we haven't even looked at the body, you moron. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on.
Huh? Already?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case.
That's true, but... Let's go.
No, I'm not satisfied.
He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time.
Oh, come on! This moron. No, I'm going back in there. Let me back in there. What? So this is our next location.
Huh? This place is related to the investigation?
Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't. Yes? Can I go back in? I want to go back in. Gosh, freaking... There was one more extremely important thing that I wanted to check. Why won't you let me check it? I hate this man.
This is his job.
I hate this man
now
so
I wish
much.
It's him.
Oh my goodness. Alright. What am I looking at here? The gun? The giant monster gun?
Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Yeah.
Okay.
So can you only check a certain number of things before you get moved to the next?
I don't know.
If I remember
Maybe
right,
there was just nothing important with the body.
This card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma.
He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Oh, no.
That actually worked.
Has he been domesticated?
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about the card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your handbooks. So you can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erratic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. Wow. That's a mouthful. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their e-handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correcty correct!
I think every time it said handbook, you said e-handbook. And every time it said e-handbook, you said handbook.
I'm aware. I am fully aware of this fact.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you need to draw attention to it, okay?
No, it does. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room.
I thought that was plainly obvious.
In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means that she's a girl.
Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. You're thinking, man.
Am I handsome? Yes, I am. But we have no
What
time
an
for
idiot
this.
you are.
See right through me.
Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
Allow me to tell you what you were thinking.
What?
Let me read your thoughts for you and tell you what you were thinking.
Yeah, who are you, Dan?
This is my time.
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get that right?
But am I wrong?
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Man, he said appetizer and main course, and now I'm hungry.
Instant hunger.
Yeah, I could go for a bit of appetizers and main courses. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
So mute
I guess. What?
people. So mutes. People who can't talk.
Oh. Yeah, that's definitely
To
not.
Monokuma, are they just objects?
Yeah, that's
I sure
definitely
wish
not.
you could say something.
But is a dead person an object?
This is too philosophical. I can't think of this
You're
right
not
now.
wrong. All right.
I have to figure out which sock is for the left foot and which one's for the right. I don't have enough time to go over philosophy.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So the loophole kind of sucks.
Well, I guess I think they just mean like borrow it without the other person knowing they're borrowing it.
So to take.
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Bayaka and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Thank you for the age-appropriate wording
Which
there.
I'm surprised by.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Forgot the rest on your own. Well, that wasn't child-friendly.
Yeah, come on.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental facilities. You're not wrong there. So I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall.
The main hall? The main hall.
You
The
know,
main hall?
You took my joke away from me.
Sorry.
That'll help you understand what's going on. Nice. Man, we're really teleporting around, huh?
We came to the main hall.
So,
So, because you started to read it, I honestly thought it was your line for a second there.
so did I.
So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself?
Yeah, cause he doesn't know any more than we do. He's just acting like he does. Idiot.
What?
Let's see.
There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? Like mail? It's an e-handbook. No, wait. There's 3 of them. But what are they doing here?
So, you finally found them.
Huh? Did you know these were here?
I happened to find them by chance myself the other day.
So you placed them?
It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. Why?
So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka?
You can go ahead and confirm it yourself.
I immediately turned on one of the handbooks. And when I did...
Sayaka Mizuno.
You're right! This is Sayaka's handbook.
Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier.
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it.
We were
just here like 5 seconds ago.
Literally.
We don't need to flash back to 5 minutes.
We haven't
Like,
even saved the game. We were
come on.
literally right there.
I see. Yeah, now I understand.
Now that we had that backflash that we didn't need.
Backflash.
Yeah, you know, the backflash.
Clip scene.
Oh my god. Shut up. No, stop. One of these days I will strangle you around the neck for your stupid word on Clipsy. Because at least I didn't do it on purpose.
I need to write that down. Write that down. Clip scene. Main hall ebooks. Blah, 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 blah.
Hold on a second.
What's wrong?
I have to take a bathroom break. Be right back.
Backula's got a potty.
That's strange. That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Yeah, well, it's probably Junko's, right? Because she got speared. Well, I guess it could be Leon's, too.
You know, I was thinking about that the other day, but I don't remember what exactly.
What do you mean?
I thought there was something interesting about it, but I don't remember. Because she's the only one that wasn't, like, killed, necessarily.
She was killed.
And she was kind of taken out randomly.
I don't know, because I feel like it might have been, like, one of those... You see it a lot in these kind of games where, like, there's, you know, they like, stand up to the person who's holding them hostage, and then the hostage person, like, kills them in order to make an example to the others. I feel like that's kind of what it was.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know yet. Figure it out. I mean, you could survive a spear to the abdomen.
There was more than
you could
one
survive
spear.
75 spears to the entire body.
There were a lot of spears, yeah.
Is it broken? Whose is it?
The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up.
Oh, so it's actually not her.
So it's Leon's name. Okay. Well, I mean, he was pelted, like, with thousands of baseballs.
So did he have it on him? And it just got broken?
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it.
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs.
Pummeled with baseballs.
What a way to die.
The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
How many times are you gonna pop up here? Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey!
What?
Study handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But
Trying to
it did.
vary his voice a little bit.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. Give me a break.
Of that kick. This game is brought to you by...
It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay?
Dang.
I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing e-handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
I can't hear
But
you.
it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?
Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared.
I read it as if he was going to continue.
Yeah. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable. It's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
It's unbelievable.
What if it's just not charged?
Undeniable. It's inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now.
You think so? Either way, something about it is still bothering me.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that
Yeah.
there is something there. Nice. Okay then. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the real culprit. Have we not been... whatever.
Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro.
Oh, baby hands.
Exactly.
To be exact, not
Not
quite.
Not quite? What do you mean by that? To be exact, not quite.
Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Okay.
Then you really think... You truly believe that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case.
That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
Do you know Genocide Jack? Have you ever heard of him?
I feel like they're just saying the same thing over and over again.
They
yeah.
are.
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous... How many times?
What
He kills
is the
again and
definition
again,
of...
using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And that nickname did the internet... And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Murderous Bob.
Face killer. Dang
Oh,
it, Genocide Jack.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, how did we miss that?
I don't know. I don't know.
He sounds like a murderous fiend.
Oh, he does, yeah.
They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that?
If only he was a murderous friend. You're not wrong to wonder.
But words mean little right now.
I feel like he said that.
What?
That line. I feel like he's the one who actually said that, but it's saying that Makoto is saying it.
Yeah, it does feel a little off.
I have something that will prove it, and I can show you.
I have this tattoo behind my left ear.
Are you going to show us?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, wait,
Oh
is-
gosh, is that the same?
Okay.
Wait, it really goes through?
Oh, it's stupid. Okay.
Uh,
And I have a bias to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of them. Did I pronounce that wrong too?
yes.
What
Well,
is
we
it?
can move on. That is basis.
Okay. Well, I thought basis was the incorrect pronunciation of that. That's why I said bias.
Oh, bias is a completely different word.
Alright. I thought that was the incorrect pronunciation. That's why I didn't say it.
Yeah. Is there really proof?
There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide. Not doing too hot today. Really not doing too hot. All the evidence you need and desire.
It's all clear.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro.
Wait, Genocide Jack?
Oops, that's not the button I wanted to press.
Genocide Jack? The murderous fiend? Evidence. Does something like that really?
I know what the name of this video is going to be called. Ah, hey you two.
Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to.
Toko vomited and Jin drowned in her own vomit. We're busy. Leave us alone.
But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please, you gotta help me. This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Ina? Is it an emergency that you need help with?
Oh my goodness.
It's an emergency. An emergency? What happened?
It's an emergency.
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued.
When did he move over here?
I don't
He
know.
was to the right.
I don't know. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry. It's an emergency. Wait for us.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. Oops. Okay, that was fast. Whatever.
He's so tall.
Wait, Junko's not even there. Can I even, like... Now's not the time for your bull crap, Marvin.
Such ignorance.
Alright, what? We waste a space, goodness. Alright, whatever.
think you're just too fast.
So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves.
Yeah, good idea.
Well, I think specifically you should try talking to her, man. Considering that she seems to have some sort of weird thing for you.
I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open, slowly and silently.
What? Whoa, alright.
Holy crap, you look like death!
It's like The Shining.
An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Okay.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face.
Uh.
What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago.
Watch, this is the same one.
Yeah. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. So it's 100% baby hands. Unless she's been brainwashed.
By who?
And
And why?
Who knows?
glad you're
I didn't think that far.
glad your hypothesis had so much evidence to back it
Yeah.
up.
Okay, well then I fall back on my old one. It's baby hands.
Sure.
It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer's Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Okay, that feels like you're not reading in between the lines at all.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like a multiple personality thing. Like what we saw earlier. That,
I mean, she could mean it for someone else, but like she just
So there's this
knows
other-
who it is.
so you think there's, I was thinking that maybe there's another person in the room holding the door.
No, I don't think that's
Because she
it.
can't hold the door. Too small.
Well, like they said, she probably just barred it.
Yeah, but
She could have literally just shoved her bed over to the door and made
Yeah,
sure
but
it
that's the
didn't-
guess based on that she's too weak to hold it herself. Second person, it's now Sakura. Nah, she wouldn't do it. Too much honor.
Well, she's busy guarding the body right now, so.
Yeah. Is that why Toko is so scared?
If anything, where did TikTok go? Because he was supposed to help Donuts, like, bring her to her room.
Oh yeah, that is true.
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
Byakuya. Main character syndrome.
Of course, the murderer wants the detective.
Doesn't
Doesn't she also write novels?
She writes love novels. She doesn't write
Yes.
mystery
The
novels.
ultimate love novel. Forbidden love. Detective and a murderer. We got it. Put her in jail. Cuff her.
Your mind,
Take her, officer.
Your mind works in strange and
I
mysterious
feel like that is
ways.
a very normal string of conclusion.
I'm not saying that you couldn't arrive at that conclusion normally. However,
It's the method at which I use.
yes,
Okay. Yeah.
basically, yeah,
It's like I could get the right answer using the wrong equation.
yeah,
One of those.
yeah.
I still stick by it. Hey,
Makes me dislike it even
Byakuya,
more.
could you ask her
You
or
need
do
to
you think
recheck
you
your
could ask
math
her?
on that one.
to come out of her room? I mean,
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
knocks on the door. Hey, Toots, do you think you could possibly come out and not be a murderous fiend.
Okay.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her? Wow. I guess you can be nice when you want to. I feel like they include the names too often. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've started omitting them.
Well,
because-
that's mostly just because we feel that way just because we call them something else.
no, but
we
I
call
feel,
them all weird, stupid names.
Yeah, but I
because we-
feel like when I'm talking to you, I don't say your name this often.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
What do you want?
leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Backula. It's Backula.
This is Backula.
It's Backula.
Backula. Yes, blah blah. I am Backula. It's Backula.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. Ooh, what promise? But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut.
Okay.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
So they have a promise or something? There's nothing I can do. Let's get back to the investigation. I'm just gonna talk like that for the rest of this session.
Hold on. Hey, Backula. What was Toko talking about just now?
That's his new nickname, Backula.
Backula. Something about a promise?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
Blah, blah, blah.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hannah take care of her.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
I'm sure I have the absolute worst
It's
Dracula,
terrible.
yeah, Dracula
No offense.
impression
I mean this in
ever.
the nicest way possible.
I think I'm doing like the Adam Sandler version of.
Yeah. It's between that and you just sound like an Italian man.
Oh, that's definitely not what I was trying to go
Yeah.
for. I apologize sincerely.
Where's the spaghetti?
Well, then let's go.
Waiting for a reply. Backula sped away. But Backula! I hurried to catch up.
Oh my.
I tried to talk to him
goodness.
several times as we walked. But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. So do you think maybe he's Genocide Jack? But it's like a generational thing. So now he's passed it on to her. And so she has to kill to make him.
What
like,
is what is she? His child? What are you talking about?
No. It's like a mantle that gets passed down. And he figures since she likes him so much, he can kind of
you
control
keep
her.
saying it as if like they're related. What?
No, they're not related. It's just like since
But then you're not passing it down. You're just giving it to someone else.
Yeah, it's called passing the mantle.
Yeah, but it's not. You're saying passing down, which is different from passing the mantle.
Okay, he's passing the mantle.
That implies that you're passing it to someone that is much younger than you and also is related to you.
I've never heard that, but I'll take your word for it. But he's passing the mantle then to her because he thinks
Passing the mantle is a bit more ambiguous.
he could possibly what's the word? Manipulate her into taking it over because of her interest.
Her interest in what?
Him.
Oh. Well, I mean...
And then he seems innocent to all those other crimes because now she has been taken in as...
Well, did she actually murder Chihiro, or...
She
having
might have.
I'm having a very hard
See,
time
that
following
part, I
your
don't
train
know.
of thought, honestly.
So I'm just saying, maybe he's actually Genocide Jack, and he may or may not have killed Chihiro, but he passed on the mantle of Genocide Jack.
If what you're
To
saying
her.
is correct, then I think he would have had to kill Chihiro, considering the fact that he'll die if Small Hands actually gets away with it.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just throwing out options. It's creative ideas
Confusing
here.
options, yeah.
Confusing, but sensical. The library?
No. Come on, let's go in. Can we finally go in this door?
That is also me thinking that maybe it's not just as straightforward as it is just baby hands, and they're just kind of giving it to us like they did Leon.
Well, I mean, I had said before that the first trial was kind of given to you.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be as, easy these next
Yeah.
few trials.
If I remember, on the other side of this door.
Even if they explain things the same way 500 times, but
Yeah. It's the archive, right?
hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
It all makes sense once you're inside.
Walking noises.
I'm glad we can finally enter this room. My goodness. There's nothing in here.
Whoa! There's so many books and
But
files.
besides that,
So much dust, too.
So in other words,
I would say that there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay. good.
And jazz.
If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to rediscover the value for yourself. Goodness, words.
This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Those look like books to me. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random.
Well, maybe they're binders.
Yeah, true.
Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Nope, it was just a file I chose at random from the shelf.
Looks at Backula with his eyes still closed with like a dumb smile. I got it.
That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library.
What does that have to do with anything we're doing here?
Nothing at all.
Backula, you freaking idiot.
It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now?
Well, I don't know now. I was wanting to.
Well, for all we know, we won't be alive in 30 years, or even a year from now. There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it.
Crosshairs. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf.
I would just read it, because who cares? What's the point? I don't...
Inside of it is actually $20.
Is there a purpose of knowing the inside information of an assassination of a president?
I don't know. I can't tell you.
Because, I mean, the history behind it might be interesting, but, like, I mean...
Or
He was freaking assassinated. There has to obviously be some sort of weird hidden plot, and I don't care what it is. I just want to know how he was assassinated.
there's a ton of thick files stuffed under the bookshelf.
If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos of all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful.
What do you mean?
All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents, for police eyes only. Why they're in a school? Heck if I know.
Yeah,
They're
that's what
not
I'm
the
trying
kind
to
of
figure
thing you'd expect to leak.
Oh,
So the middle shelf then, I guess.
there's so many files stuffed on the shelf. What's in all these
that's
things?
enough.
Those documents are dangerous.
They're nuclear launch codes.
They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner.
You mean like members of the Diet or something?
I'm sorry,
The what?
members of the Diet?
Yeah, the Diet.
What are they gonna do? Force feed me carrots? Like,
Yes, yeah.
what,
yeah.
what is this? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. Is the Order of the Diet actually a thing?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I could not tell you.
It's the oddest name I've ever heard, the Council of the Diet. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people therein.
I love being disappeared. If I ever get disappeared one day, know to look for me. But also, thanks, Backula, for bringing us here just to tell us not to look at anything.
I know,
This is
right?
amazing. This is the greatest trip we've ever been on in my life. The zoo as a kid? No, this is the highlight of my life.
You're the pretty interesting creature yourself, Backula.
Yeah, you're just kidding, right?
Am
Am
I?
I? You wouldn't want to have disappeared, would you?
So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library?
They're illegal
The
documents.
entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? Sure. What's the point?
This can't be for real, right?
Such
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie.
Well,
You muggles.
not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but at the same time, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together?
I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly words. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored.
It's no use. Can't keep up with all this.
Yeah.
It's just too unreal.
What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what you actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything.
You don't pull your punches, do you?
Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, correct? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt.
Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents more than once. But all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic.
How is that possible?
so in other
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. They're called the Occult Arcade. So bring your coins next time, and I'll explain a little more to you.